All right, hey, welcome back in. It is July 2nd. We're on the July 4th weekend, and if you need something to do that's not by the beach, how about going over to the Comedy Store in La Jolla? Because joining us is one of the guys that's going to be playing there. It is Kramer Glickman. You might know him from Good Morning. You might know him from Nickelodeon. He plays Gustavo.
Yes, I did. I played Gustavo Rock on Big Time Rush for 5 years.
5-year run.
5-year run, a lot of fun, a lot of great times, and shows currently airing right now in about 108 countries around the world in about 9 languages. We keep adding more countries all the time. It's very exciting. It's very nice to be out there.
You know what's really exciting for you is every time that thing runs, you go to your mailbox and get a new check.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Is that what happens?
Pretty sweet. You know what else is very sweet?
What?
Air conditioning, which they have at the Comedy Store in La Jolla.
They do have it, yes.
Air conditioning. It's terrific.
It's a great new invention.
It's really good invention, and it'll cool you off because it's hot out there, San Diego. It's hot.
It is. And by the way, you're a Hollywood guy now, I
Sure.
guess. But you were actually raised here in beautiful San Diego.
Raised here, grew up here, from here.
Yes.
Not born here, born in Canada.
You got here as fast as you could.
I got here as quickly as I could. I heard what was happening. I split young and got out to San Diego.
And you graduated in Carlsbad?
I graduated from Futures High School, which used to be in Oceanside. I'm pretty sure they went out of business. I'm not 100% sure. I think they did. I think they were like, I think they saw me spell something incorrect too many times on Twitter, and they were just like, close it up, wrap it up.
It didn't work.
This guy didn't work.
It did not.
He was our most successful student, and it didn't work. Wrap it up, folks. Yeah, it's not good. Not great.
So, and then you decided, well, hey, you took theater classes?
I did Coast Kids Theater with Ann Schultz out of the Star Theater. I did a lot of great stuff with them down Oceanside.
Yeah.
Junior Theater downtown. J Company, which used to be at the Jewish Community Center. I used to do lots of theater, like 3 plays a year. And what's so great about theater is when you're growing up, especially here, is you get to develop all these great characters and do all these fun voices and all sorts of weird stuff. And that's really, really paid off in my career because now I'm in this big movie, Storks,
right.
and I get to do a bunch of different voices in it, and it's really fun.
Yeah, so let's talk about that since you mentioned that. We have video of it.
Hey!
Now this is the new big go ahead.
Yeah, so
give us your voice.
I'm Pigeon Toady. I'm the pigeon in the movie with the bad toupee. But I also do the voice of the polar bear and the rabbit, and I'm also the voice of this snow monkey here. So
here, do it.
I
do a voice for us.
Well, like the pigeon is very like he kind of talks like this. It's usually very excited to see people, and he wants everybody to be his best friend. Oh, you don't want to be best friends? That's cool. We can just hang out, I guess. You know,
it's almost like a valley girl.
It's kind of. He's a little valley. He's a little. He's he's
insecure.
A little insecure. It's very insecure.
Yeah.
He's a very insecure character.
I can tell it just from your voice.
Yeah.
That is marvelous. You do actually 3 voices?
I do a bunch of voices.
All right, so
movie.
let me tell you this. Let me ask you.
Yeah.
So you got these animated movies, and we say you're in it with Adam Sandberg. You're in it with
Andy Samberg, Jennifer Aniston, Key and Peele, Kelsey Grammer, Danny Trejo.
Now, are there any times?
Amazing.
Danny Trejo.
Come on.
Love this
amazing.
Guy. Are there any times when you guys are in the same room, or is this thing just cut individually in separate booths, and you'll never see these people?
No, a lot of stuff was taped together. There was a lot of improv and a lot of fun stuff. But like I got to work a little bit with Kelsey Grammer on it, which was unbelievably cool.
What about his voice?
Oh, he's very serious. He's a very serious gentleman.
Classically trained.
Oh yes. And I'm just such a silly goose in the movie that
you need a silly goose.
Yeah, you need to be a little silly. But yeah, like a lot of them got to we're working together like one-on-one, which was a huge deal for animated to kind of have people in the same booth at the same time. And then we have Nick Stoller wrote the film and is co-directing it with Doug Sweetland. And Nick is best known for like Get Him to the Greek and Forgetting Sarah Marshall and the Muppets and Neighbors and stuff. Yeah, seriously great movies. And this is Warner Brothers, so it's like same people that did Lego Movie are doing this.
You know what's interesting is we have a lot of people on from theater groups in town.
Sure,
we have the J Company. We have all the theater groups that you have on. a lot of these kids, they sit there and they go, well, maybe, if I can make it. You're the shining example of that you can do the local theater and you can make it into the big time.
Absolutely, and you really can. Doing, as long as you kind of are doing it for the right reason. Like I was always doing it because I loved doing theater and I loved acting.
Not because you wanted to be famous.
Not because I wanted to be famous. Like I wanted to just work and just have a great time.
That was what you loved doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think that's the big, kind of lesson. Difference is that like in Los Angeles, you got a lot of people who are just like in it to, in it for the fame. They just want to be They just want to be famous,
Yeah,
right?
That's right.
But here, what's so nice in San Diego too is you have all these people trying to perfect their craft and work and learn and grow and it's pretty.
And it can happen.
It can happen.
You're a living example right here, folks.
If it happened to me, it can happen to you.
Right.
You better believe it.
All right, man. So tonight,
Comedy Store, La Jolla.
La Jolla.
If you are 21 and up, come on down. If you are not 21 and up, you can come by and hang out nearby, and I'll wave at you from awkwardly from across the street.
Because you do have a lot of kid followers.
There's a lot of kid fans.
Kid followers, and they're going, "Hey, he's here, man!"
Yeah, they get very excited and they scream and they point. They cry. They cry. Please, if you see me in the mall, don't cry and point. It gets weird for me. Yeah. It's not a face you want to point and scream at.
No.
All right, it's weird. It looks weird.
And this is the Not for Kids show.
This is not for kids. This is definitely a 21 and up.
R-rated version.
It's a little R-rated. It can be a little R-rated.
Well, it's great to meet you.
Hey, absolutely. If you get a chance to check it out. I'm also a luminary for Remember Me Thursday, which is a big Helen Woodworth Center event. It's all about adopting dogs. I've got 2 dogs. I got Jelly Donut, who's a pug. That's a real animal, and she is at home right now pretending to be a pillow. Basically, she's a big. Fat
well, at least
pug.
she's happy.
God bless her.
She is happy. So that's coming in September.
That's coming up in September. So
and we'll remind people as you get closer. How
You
about
bet.
that? Why don't you come back in September?
I'll come back. I'll come back and see you soon.
Thanks a lot.
I'll be at Comic-Con too.
And Comic-Con.
Ooh, Comic-Con. I can't wait for Comic-Con.
Yeah, watch out for the traffic.
It's gonna be good.
Some crazy. Yeah, Comic-Con's gonna be great. Thank you so much.
You bet, man.
It's so good to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
All right, man. Have a good one. Enjoy your time. We're going to take a little break here. There you are. What's the voice again?
that one's like, hey guys, what's going on, man? That's the other one. This guy's pretty good, man.
I've been around the world and never in my wildest dreams would I come running home.